Welcome to Skilled Trades Sponsor Talk, where STTO.ca emphasizes striving towards a fresh tomorrow. Skilled Trades Tutors Online encourages you to get a better start to the trades. And now, Sponsor Talk will focus on you and your role in the workplace. Let's go. In this episode, we'll discuss how working safely must start with procedures for hot work involving combustion. Procedures and the work to fulfill them have been brought to you by and to a responsible work site by the following: procedures for hot work permits, including the following personnel, always the unit leader. In that case, next, area authority, very important too, direct supervisor, most important, and of course, you, the worker, nothing's more important than the worker. Unit leader. These individuals review the hot work permit and assess whether there's any danger associated with the work that's going to occur within the work period of the hot work permit. That's very important. They will also advise any other permit holders of the hot work occurring if relevant. They also provide the procedures for the hot work in their area. That's the most important. That's where you're going to have all of the guidance that's been established for a long time within their areas. They set up procedures for certain things that occur within their plants, and hot work is one. Area authority. These individuals authorize the hot work permit and check that all of the required fire prevention equipment is at the job site, along with who will be the fire watch. That's important. At any time, all hot work can be stopped by the area authority for any reason, and no questions asked. That's the most important. They rule. So you always got to have respect for the area authority. Direct supervisor. They ensure that all workers that are going to be part of the hot work understand all the procedures required. They ensure that all the required that the required fire watch is available at the hot work permit site. Throughout the toolbox talk at the beginning of the shift, the workers get to understand the work plan for the day and who is doing what. That's important. So you end up finding out from the supervisor, you're the fire watch. You may have all your paperwork for fire watch procedures given to you and whatever else you need. If you happen to be the one doing the hot work, then you have your procedures given to you. The supervisor has to make sure before you leave, you know what you're doing and he knows what you're doing. So it's a win-win. Next is the workers. So that's something we have to stay on top of all the time, what we have to do. They must follow the safe working procedures step by step and inform their supervisors of any problems happening along the way. Assigned fire watches follow the fire watch procedures and know the amount of time they must remain at the hot work permit site to ensure no possible flare-ups. That's important. No flare-ups. If any abnormal or dangerous situations occur, they are to report it to the area authority and the direct supervisor. That's very important. They have the dual role of letting the direct supervisor know. They always do that, but also to the area authority because they're a fire watch. Episode recap. That's always good. Remember, safety is the responsibility of everyone equally. Hot work that involves combustion is dangerous business and must be taken seriously. Safety workplace procedures are a positive part of our work environment, encouraging team members to look out for one another and ensure that the safety of everyone on the work site. That's the most important thing, making sure everybody's safe and get to go home. Let's look at this. Keep your tools and thoughts clean, your mind alive and awake, be fit for duty during your workday, and always wear PPE the right way. Sounds good to me. That's from the Apprentice Crew. That's the motto. That's what young apprentices have in their heads, or they will have that in their heads. And what do we have here? Regardless of the past, strive towards a fresh tomorrow and strengthen yourself in the present with STTO.ca apprenticeship sponsor. That's when you're licensed as an apprentice. Wow, you've moved really fast. Apprenticeships are only one day at a time and not forever. Any questions can be brought to me, Guy Rochelle, the apprenticeship sponsor. See you on the next one. STTO Sponsor Talk out.